been the start of homecoming, so we gotta come on and family talk, doing it like we had the cookout. Today we have Mr. Joshua Strawn, okay, Grill Daddy. All right, so he's gonna let us know all about his Rattler experience and his Rattler journey, and here he is. In the meantime, let us know where you're from, and back it up, okay? And start. Hello. Here he is. Hey.
Can you hear me? Are we on? Are we on?
Yes, we are on. How are you?
Okay. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So I know that I got your name from one of the lists. I mean, on the list of the 87 Rattlers, brands and businesses that I was asking for. And so here we are. I'm so happy to meet you. Please let the Rattler Nation know, who do I have with us today?
Okay. My name is Joshua Strong. I'm from Miami, Florida. Started my business down there after I graduated in 2018. Nice. Graduated from Florida A&M in 2007, criminal justice major. Been working as a probation officer out of Broward County, and that's pretty much me.
All right. So, how did you become a Rattler? What made you want to go to FAMU?
Well, it was kind of a shot over the moon. I didn't have any other places to go, and my mother was kind of putting stress on me, like, Josh, she's like, either you gonna move out, or you'll go to school, you'll go to work, what you gonna do? And a lot of my friends had actually applied, and all of them got in.
Okay.
So I figured they got in, I'm surely gonna get in. So, okay. So that's literally what it was. It was like a gang of us from Miami, but 8 or 9 of us went to FAM, we went to FAM of Florida State. Okay. So yeah.
Nice. Now, did you have any Rattler influences other than your friends? Like, are you the first of your family to go to FAMU? How is that?
I have an older cousin that went to FAMU. So she's actually my mom's cousin. Okay. Other than that, it was just me.
Nice.
I'm the first male in my family to graduate from college.
I love it. Nice. Okay, so tell me about your experience, coming to Tallahassee from Miami, this little old town. Miami's a little bit faster than Tallahassee, so tell me about it.
The first thing was that first winter that never really experiencing cold before, and having 7:30 classes, and then, getting up, and it's like 15 degrees outside, and you think you're seeing snow, but it's just frost. And yeah, that first winter was definitely tough for me.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Now, what type of clubs and organizations did you get into once you first got at FAM, or did you do any while you were at FAM?
When I went to FAM, I pretty much messed around. Can I curse?
A little bit.
Okay, so I just wanted to put that.
The little ones. Now, we don't need no MFNs and all that.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I asked. So, so my freshman year, I pretty much blew that off by doing dumb stuff. Okay. So, I didn't have the opportunity to get into any clubs, any organizations, anything like that. But while I was up there, all I pretty much did was go to school and work. So I worked at Pizza Hut pretty much the whole time while I was up there. So I kind of started my the cooking bug by working at Pizza Hut.
All right, nice. Okay, so now tell me, what was your major? Now, you said there was criminal justice, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So how did you balance, working and your major and everything like that? How did you balance that?
It was tough. It started off tough because, like I said, I messed up my freshman year. I just totally just blew that. So I had to do a lot of catching up with everything. So I kind of had I was working 40 hours pretty much, and I became a shift leader, and I had a lot of responsibility on work. But I'm up there to go to school, so I had to balance both of them. There was no other choice but to. So it was a lot of sleepless nights. It was a lot of double shifts and going straight from work to school, or leaving school, going to work. So it was a lot of that.
Nice. Did you feel a sense of responsibility was on your shoulders because you were the first male in your family attempting to finish college?
Definitely, definitely. My mom really didn't give me an alternative. She told me that I made a decision to leave Miami to go to Tallahassee, to go to FAMU,
Mm-hmm.
and come hell or high water, I needed to graduate.
Yeah.
And I'm glad she did it because I probably would have left for a long time. I probably would have left a couple different times over
Nice.
my college career. But
Nice.
she made sure I stayed in Tallahassee.
Okay. Nice. So now tell me, what made you want to go into your major, and how did you go about finding it?
Okay, so so I'm originally I was a pre-engineering major.
Okay.
So I quickly found out that I don't enjoy math and
Okay.
the sciences as much as I thought I did when I was in high school.
Okay.
So I had to make a decision, and me and my I call him my brother, but he's my college roommate. We were watching SVU, and we was watching SVU, and he was looking at it was an Asian guy in there. He's like the FBI person, and he was like, "I can do that," and I was like, "Okay, well, if you can do that, I could definitely do something else in regards to law enforcement."
Mm-hmm.
So we both kind of made a decision. He was a CIS major, so we both made a decision to kind of go into that field of law enforcement and criminal justice.
Nice.
So I ended up becoming a probation officer. He ended up going to Georgia and becoming now he's a detective.
Nice.
So,
Okay. So at what point did you, I guess, to embrace your cooking hand? When did you know that you had a neck for cooking and wanting to get on the grill?
well, while I was there, I'm a big guy. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm a big guy.
Really?
So,
Are you? Okay.
so I like to eat.
Okay.
So to be honest, I literally went down to like some days we didn't have anything to eat and just had to make something happen.
Okay.
So one of my buddies that had rice, another buddy have mac and cheese, and I have some type of meat.
Okay.
And we just got to make it we got to make it happen. So it started from that, and it molded into like some of my homegirls as they was doing birthday parties and like celebration stuff.
Okay.
They wanted me to cook, and I started cooking burgers and hot dogs and
Nice.
burning up stuff some days, not burning up stuff some other days, and it just kept going and going and going and going. When I graduated, I kind of stopped doing it, not really worried about it. But I hit a low point in my life. So I hit a low point, and I just put out there on Facebook, hey, if I cook, will you guys come get some food?
Mm-hmm.
And I got like a lot of positive responses. So I did it. So I cooked a couple slabs. I did a couple barbecue chicken, did a couple things barbecue chicken, and it sold out.
Nice.
So I kept doing that, and I've been doing it, not consistently, but I kept doing it since then.
Nice. Okay. So what was that transition like off the hill? Did you go straight into a job, or like did you kind of, have to rely on your skills to kind of, bridge that gap?
Yeah. So my probation gig is like the first job I had out of college.
Okay.
It definitely was a transition. I wanted to start working, and I really didn't have a lot of different things of what I wanted to do.
Okay.
So in regards to law enforcement, I didn't want to be a cop, but also I know I didn't want to be a CO, but I wanted to kind of do something in that realm of criminal justice. So I applied with the state, and luckily enough, I got the job, and I've been doing that pretty much since I graduated.
Okay. So I guess like where does your passion for criminal justice and, being a PO officer come from?
Well, my father, my uncle, my cousin, all was on the other side of the law.
Okay.
All of them end up going to prison or spending some type of time in prison.
Okay.
So I figured that, if I went this way, maybe, I could kind of break that chain, that curse, that generational curse.
Mm-hmm.
So that pretty much was it. So as I was working, I found more motivation because I started coaching football. So when I started coaching football, it allowed me to, okay, well, I don't want to see these kids on my caseload. So I didn't find a way to get to these kids and kind of grab them and kind of give them some type of guidance and say, hey, guys, you don't want to make these wrong decisions, because if you make these wrong decisions, you're going to end up seeing me on my 8 to 5.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of kept me during probation, was just I just didn't want to say, because the thing that I hated the most was a couple years go by after a kid graduated. I hear, hey, Coach Josh. That hey, Coach Josh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's somebody in jail. That's somebody I'm seeing at the jail. Somebody as I'm going into probation office is like, man, I miss that kid. So that's kind of the motivation that kept me, in probation.
I absolutely love that. I commend you for, stepping up to the plate to want to break that generational curse and want to help these young boys out here, because it's too easy. The trap is way too easy for them to,
Definitely.
to go down the wrong road. So thank you for, just caring as a Black man.
It's definitely something that's hard. Once you get in trouble, it's very hard to get out of trouble.
Yes.
So I kind of remind these kids that I try to, on a daily basis, that, once you got to make the right decision, you got to make the right decision from jump.
I love it. Now, you said that, you coach Little League football, and, you're, it seems like you have a good relationship with the youth. Now, do you barbecue at any, I guess, like community events or anything like that?
I wish they would call me and tell me, Josh, we get you to barbecue.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
I haven't gotten there yet. I just got my big trailer and everything.
Nice.
And I just reached out to some coaches that I used to coach with the previous years. And they told me that they would look into it. But, a lot of things have changed now because of COVID. So a lot of things have changed.
I was going to say, so how has COVID affected you and your business?
It's killed me. You got to find a way to pivot. You got to kind of find a way to pivot. And I'm in the process of pivoting.
Okay.
This year was going to be a big year for me. I planned on doing a lot of different festivals and events and stuff like that. And as you know, all those things got shut down. So now I'm trying to focus on, getting on corners and just putting in the work, putting in the hours, and grilling my food on the street corners.
Nice. So have Rattlers, Miami Rattlers, do they know about you? Have they supported you? What can, I guess, Miami Rattlers do to help support you, and what can other Rattlers do that aren't in Miami to support you as well?
Well, you can follow the Instagram page. It's Grill Daddy's Barbecue Pit. Grill Daddy's.
If you want to write it in there, I'll pin it for you. Or if somebody in the comments wants to write it, I'll pin it.
Hold on, let me see if I can do it right here. Hold on, give me a minute. Y'all with this new technology, y'all. Grill Daddy's.
And in the meantime, the shirt that you see right now, you guys can go to www.familyfairandmore.com. Okay?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I did it.
All right,
so someone asked, can I ship them a slab? No, I can't ship slabs yet. That's something that I would like to do in the near future, though, because that is a request that I get all the time.
Yeah.
Can I ship stuff? I'm not there yet. I'm getting there. I'm gonna figure it out. When I figure it out, everyone will know.
Nice. Okay, so where do you foresee this going? I guess once we get out of the pandemic and everything, and we can actually, I don't foresee the world functioning the same ever again. But where do you foresee yourself going with this? Being, Grill Daddy and all.
So, right now, I have a trailer that I just got maybe about last week. Okay. So, within the next 2 years, I hope to have a carry-out spot with a brick and mortar, and from there, eventually, I want big scheme. I want my own lounge. I want Grill Daddy's Barbecue Lounge.
I like it.
I know it sounds dope, right? Yeah. Don't steal it.
I just want a family section at it. That's it.
Yeah, definitely. That's the big scheme of thing. I want my own kind of lounge with live music and barbecue and all that type of things.
That is
So
nice.
that's like my 10-year situation.
Yes.
But like 2 years or 3 years, I hope to have a carry out spot.
Nice. So are you available, like, let's just say if I was to come down here and visit and I say, hey, I need such and such and such. Can you do like personal catering and stuff? Are you available
Yeah,
for that?
most definitely. Yeah, I definitely do that. Yeah, if anybody reach out to me, I'm a page, hit my number, my DM on social media, and I accommodate catering, parties, big or small. There's no party too big, no party too small.
I love
Your
that.
daddy will figure it out.
Nice. What are some things that you learned in entrepreneurship so far?
Um, don't get too high, don't get too low. Cause you gotta take your L's and W's, on the chin and just keep on grinding.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is a learning experience. So you definitely don't know everything.
Yes.
So you have to be, very humble and listen to, information, no matter who it comes from. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you may say, okay, well, this person don't have a business, or this person have a business, so or this person has a business, so whatever they say, they have a business, so they would know. Or this person doesn't have a business, or whatever they say, they didn't know.
Right.
It doesn't work like that all the time. Sometimes people, have different wisdom. So you just have to listen, and whatever people say, what you could do with it, use it,
Yeah.
and yeah, just keep it moving,
I love
keep
it.
grinding.
Nice. Okay, so now, what does family mean to you?
Um, it means it's like the name. It sounds like. It sounds like family. It means that's what it means. It means it's an international bond that I have with other people that may or may not look like me, but we have a bond that we all bleed orange and green.
Yes.
We all went through the same thing. We all went to the cab. We all know about Patty Foot Soldiers. We all spent time on the set.
Right.
We all dealt with financial aid. So we all been, we all familiar with Gibbs Hall and Convocation and all those, the band. We all know about all that stuff. So it's a connection that we all share, and yeah.
I like it. Nice. Well, as you know, well, I don't know if you know or not, but today would have been the start of Homecoming 2020, but the
I
pandemic
know.
has,
Yeah,
killed that. So,
yeah.
how do you feel about Homecoming being canceled? And what advice do you have for the current Rattlers right now to keep their Rattler pride up?
Oh well. Number one, party safely. I'm pretty sure parties are still going on, but party safely.
Yeah.
I mean, wear your mask and other things of that nature. And also, this is the only time, this is the only time you're gonna have this much freedom.
Yeah.
So use that freedom. Use that freedom to experience a lot of different things. So when you leave college, you have a full experience. You have a full college experience.
Nice. I love it. Now, speaking of college experiences, can you tell me your top 3 to 5 favorite moments that happened while you were at FAMU?
No, because they're all explicit. But but I can tell you, on one time we were all on our way out. Me and my brothers, we were all either graduating or moving away, and we decided to throw a house party. So in our ignorance, we assumed that we didn't need no DJ. We just gonna be a DJ. So so we ended up trying to have our little Dell laptop, and we try to connect it to the surround sound that we got in our house, and we're just trying to just like mixing it in music, and it just did not work. And we had all these people in our house, and it just was an epic fail. It was just blue.
Yeah.
I had to make drinks. Everybody was drunk.
Right.
But it is the music. When the music is not working, the vibe is not right.
Right.
So yeah, that was like one of the things I always kind of remember. Like,
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one. You got 3 to 5.
Oh man, I'm saying like this is
okay, they not like at least PG-13. Like, dog, what all you was doing?
I was just working and going to class.
and we're going to keep it just like that. Okay. So now, moving along, since you was in class so much, are there any professors or any teachers that, you know, said anything that was, I guess, motivating to you that you've held on to now?
I didn't really have that personal relationship with different professors, but a lot of professors that I do remember is Dr. Dix. Okay. She was very hands-on with a lot of different kids, and she made sure that she showed that she cared.
Got you.
Dr. Atchapong, RIP. I remember him because his shenanigans, yeah. Dr. Atchapong shenanigans. Okay. And those are pretty much my two criminal justice teachers, so I remember them the most.
Nice. Okay. Now, do you have any, I guess, like mentors or anyone that's like helping you when it comes down to this whole entrepreneurship thing? And not only that, but do you have someone that a chef that you go to like help you with like seasonings and stuff, or do you just do this all on your own?
No, you can never be successful by yourself. So you always have to have some type of people to look up to. Some type of people you could just ask questions. Right. So fortunately, I got a bunch of people I can ask questions to.
Nice.
Recently, I developed a relationship with a gentleman by the name of Dante and another gentleman by the name of Michael Hall. They're part of the Junction Hall cohort business incentive. Nice. And that's the program that I'm a part of now. They're pretty much teaching us how to be, better entrepreneurs in whatever phase that we are in regards to our business. So they give us a lot of different information from third party deliveries, from food product, and know how much the food costs. Yeah. So yeah, and another person would be Starrick Smith, the person that Hungry Black Man is what he's usually known for down here in Miami. He's a food critic. Okay. He's the person I originally gave my first review down here in Miami. So whenever I have any questions about anything, I could pretty much ask him, and he'll let me know and give me an honest opinion.
Nice.
So it's a couple of different people. I could just run off the names, but you don't have to.
I like it. Okay, so now, out of all of the different industries that you could have went into business in, you went into the food business. Now, as I'm a graphic designer, so at a certain level, I have a big responsibility to make sure people's things are right and it's not printed wrong. But you are in charge of people's food. So how are you big on I guess like safety, and if so, like how do you handle the food, and how safe are you when it comes down to that? Or do you feel like that's a big responsibility?
It's definitely a big responsibility. The worst thing that could ever happen to a cook is someone gets sick from your food, or maybe die. So you have to make sure that you are responsible for the type of product that you buy, and that you have to be aware of temperature. Stuff that stays cold, stuff that needs to get hot, stays hot. Simple. You have to be aware of things, of cooking time and what's done and what's not done. You just got to be just overall just generally aware of knowing how to cook. It's definitely a skill. It's something that can be developed over time. Anybody can't just jump in the kitchen and say, okay, well, I'm gonna be a chef today. No, you have to sit down, you have to read. This is a whole process that you got to go through, understanding of seasonings and temperatures and all those type of things. So it's a big responsibility, because again, the worst thing that could ever happen is someone bite down on one of my ribs, and in a couple hours they bent over, throwing up and vomiting and everything. So I take it big. So normally what happens for me is whatever I don't sell that day. If I can't freeze it and use it the next day or anything like that, I get rid of it. I just discard it or anything like that. So I don't use any day old ribs or anything like that. And you will see that from a lot of barbecue stands. So you got to be careful with different barbecue stands that they do reuse meat. So you just gotta watch that. Not me, but other people.
Right. Now some people would say that, I guess, oh, anybody could just throw some fire on the grill and, put some meat on the grill. And I barbecued today, basically. But for you, what exactly, I guess, do you eat other people's barbecue? And are you like a critic of other people's food? Like how is it when you taste other people's food, or do you?
So my girl calls me a food terrorist.
Okay.
I'm pretty tough on other people's food,
Okay.
to be honest. I try not to be.
Okay.
I really do try. I try to turn it off when I go into different establishments and things of that. It's hard.
Okay.
It's hard. I'm pretty sure, as a graphic designer, you see a lot of different designs and you say, well, ooh, that could be cleaner.
Yeah.
That line that swoosh could swoosh a little bit better. So it's the same thing with cooking. You taste something that's supposed to be sweet and it's not sweet.
Okay.
It's like, well, why isn't it sweet? I don't understand. Okay. So it's the same thing. Yeah.
Nice. Now, are you one of those chefs that has like, oh, this is my special secret sauce and nobody can know the recipe? Are you one of those type of chefs?
I try not to be because I want to be as economical as I can. But sometimes, having your own seasonings or barbecue sauces can be kind of expensive. Mm-hmm. So I try to make sure everything I can get over the counter. I normally create my own rub or anything like that, but I can't tell you, what's in it because I have to kill you. It's the same thing with my barbecue sauce. I can make my own barbecue sauce from scratch. Okay. And I can use stuff that's over the counter.
Nice.
That's like a prerequisite of being a barbecue guy. Like, right. You can't be a barbecue guy and not have your own barbecue sauce or rub. Nice. Or at least have a concept of it.
Okay. Nice. Now
I use Sweet Baby Ray sometimes. Craig Hall 380504. Sometimes.
Don't pay attention to that person, please. No. Anyways, okay, so I have to ask you this because I want to know, and this is your time to shine. Now, what sets you apart when we're at the classic, when we're at homecoming? Why should somebody come to your stand versus the next man that's next to you? Because it's about like 5 people doing barbecue. So
sure.
Why should we come to Grill Daddies?
Well, number one, I can assure you, as I'm a rattler, that I put that on my degree, that my product is going to be fresh. It's not going to be something from the day before or the week, or something frozen from the week before. I take pride in making sure that I have quality meat. Nice. So that's number one. Number two, I make sure that sometimes guys charge a lot of money. My pricing is always going to be right. If I'm coming to homecoming, I know that I'm dealing with college students, so I'm not going to try to, hit you with a high price or anything like that. And just the quality of my food is just simply going to be better. Thanks. My technique, I use a specific technique that you told me not to read the comments, but the comments again.
It's okay. They give you your props. If you've had some of Grill Daddy's food, please put some rattlers in the chat. Y'all better co-sign for him. Okay, go ahead.
But I just want to make sure you guys understand that my mission is to provide quality meat at a good price. Pause.
Okay, and you paused. So now, with that being said, are you ready for this? Oh gosh.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. That was a first. Anyways, are you ready to play this? Whew. All right, you ready to play this today? Are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
Hold on, wait. Are you playing this and that?
Yep.
Because you kind of cut out.
Yeah, we're gonna
What's the,
play this or that right now.
what's the rules? What's the rules?
So basically, I'm just gonna ask you 2 questions, and you're gonna tell me which rattler you are. Okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. So those of you in the comments, you can also play as well. Are you an orange rattler or a green rattler?
Green. I like the Hulk.
Okay. You kind of already answered this, but family or family?
Family.
Okay.
I think it's kind of yeah. Right.
Okay. Would you rather go to a homecoming game or Florida Classic game?
Ooh. Homecoming game. Homecoming game.
Would you rather eat Chubbies or Guthrie's?
Guthrie's.
Oh, nice. Would you rather eat a rib sandwich or a turkey leg?
A rib sandwich.
Do you grill turkey legs?
I do grill turkey legs.
Okay. Nice.
I smoke turkey legs. That's the thing.
There we go. Smoke. There we go. Can I find you at the moon or Top Flight?
I'm probably working. I was probably working, but if I could get free, probably the moon.
Okay. Are you waking up for the homecoming parade, or would you rather sleep in?
Sleeping in. I'm definitely not getting up that early for that. No.
They want their rib sandwich too at the parade.
I mean, if I'm working, then yeah. But if I'm just going to go to see the band march, nah, I stay next to the patch. I could just go to the patch.
Nice. Okay. Would you rather go to convocation in Al Lawson or Gaither Gym?
I'm old school, so Gaither Gym.
Nice. Would you rather handle your financial aid business in line or over the phone?
Oh, you gotta go in line. You gotta get that pressure. They gotta see your face. Nice.
Your last question. Are you staying the whole game or leaving after halftime?
I'm a football fanatic, so I'll be staying the whole game.
Nice. I love it. Well, you survived this or that.
What?
Nice. So, okay, is there how can people get in touch with you? How can they book you if they want you for, new people that are just now chiming in?
Okay. You can go to my Instagram page, Girl Daddy's Barbecue Pit, and you can pretty much all my contact information is there. You can also find me on social media. Same thing, Girl Daddy. I think on social media, I'm actually Girl Daddy's LLC on social media. My name is Joshua Strong, so you can find me on Facebook as Joshua Strong. On Instagram, I'm JoshyPoo305. So that's my name. Don't laugh at it. JoshyPoo305. JoshyPoo. JOSHYPOOH 305. on Instagram. So you can contact me on any of those media platforms and holler at me. Also, soon I'm probably gonna have my Square set up, so you could just holler at me on Square.
I like it. Now, I have to ask you, where did you come up with this name, Grill Daddy? And what made you say, you know what, that's it, that's what I'm gonna go with, and let's make a logo?
Okay. All right. So Grill Daddy. Grill Daddy came from my grandfather's.
Okay.
So when I first started cooking, I cooked like soul food. So I cooked greens and
Okay, so you cook more than just meat on the grill.
Yes. So I cook. Yeah. So I cook soul food. So when I was thinking about the name and everything like that, I wanted the name to be associated with good food. So I immediately went to the country. My grandfather's side of the family, they're from like South Carolina. My grandmother's side of the family is from Alabama. So when we go back home, we go to these small restaurants and they're always like Auntie May's or Grandma Sue's, whatever. So the name Granddaddy just stuck. And I didn't, because I had this infatuation with my grandfathers. Okay. So I didn't want to call it Granddaddy's Barbecue Pit. It just didn't have that same ring. And I just took out the grand and put grill. Nice. Grill Daddy. Okay. And it's kind of turned into its own thing, a whole persona type
Yeah,
situation. Well, it's like I feel like it's a great name. It's a very catchy name.
it
It's
is.
my name, and I answer to both, Josh or Girl Daddy.
Okay, nice. I like it. I like to ask, why people choose the name that they choose because like how you just had a whole story to that. I love it. I love the background. So now, I know that you said that I heard some greens and everything, but what all is on like a Grill Daddy's menu?
Okay, on my menu, I have a barbecue rib sandwich, a barbecue chicken sandwich. I have a rib dinner that comes with two sides. I have a chicken dinner that comes with two sides. No, I don't put pork in my greens. I put smoked turkey. Somebody put that good for you juice.
That's fine. That's a good question.
Okay. Okay, so with both my dinners, it comes with rice and cornbread, but you get to choose two different sides.
Okay.
My two sides are either greens, mac, or baked beans.
Okay.
So that's pretty much all that's on me. Oh, and I also have a beverage called Sunset Punch.
Nice. What is that made of? We're not supposed to know. Okay. Nice. Okay, well look, whenever I am in Miami, where exactly are you located? You said that you're just going from corner to corner right now, or how's that working?
Well, right now I'm a trap kitchen, so that means I'm at my residence in Miami.
Okay.
So I'm normally in North Miami. That's
like Biscayne Bay area. No,
that's Biscayne Bay.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw North Biscayne somewhere over there. I don't know.
So the area that I'm in is pretty much North Miami. It's off of 119th Street in like 16th Ave.
Okay.
So
nice. I'm over in that area. Miami rappers, y'all hear it?
Yeah, if you're familiar with Coco's, I'm right around the corner from Coco's and Chef Creole.
Nice. I love it. Now, I look forward to definitely eating some of your food, and I'm so happy that you have joined me today on Family Talk. You now have been a part of the 87 Rattler Brands and Businesses. So do you have any well wishes for our 10-year anniversary?
Yes, everyone have a great time. Happy 10-year anniversary.
Thank you.
Follow Grill Daddy on Instagram. Grill Daddy's Barbecue Pit. Yo.
Yo, that was real 305 of you.
I'm from Miami.
Nice. So if you guys had a good time with Joshua today, please put some rattlers in the chat. And thank you so much. And I'll see you on Facebook. So, alrighty, take care. Give him some. You got to strike out or something. Yeah, you just go.
Oh, it paused. I'm sorry. It paused. Strike again.
Lord. Okay, well, if you guys had a good time, once again, thank you. I see these rattlers in the chat. I've had a good time. I can't wait to get some of the barbecue down in 305 from Grill Daddy's. Now, you can follow him. I have it pinned down here. Also, once again, if you need a t-shirt, you can go to www.familyfairandmore.com. All right, y'all. Bye. Hey, girl.